Get ready because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and iPad Focus is here to break it all down for you at lightning speed. We've got the inside scoop on the tech world's biggest players, major events, and what's coming next that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We're diving deep into the stories that matter. So buckle up, stay tuned, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. You won't want to miss a single second of this. Let's go. First up, the tech giant everyone's talking about is gearing up for a massive reveal. We're talking about the next generation of their most iconic device, and rumors are swirling about not just one, but multiple new models, including a potential surprise edition. This launch could shake up the entire market and set the tone for the next year in personal technology. What innovations are they bringing to the table, and how will they stack up against the competition? We've got the details you need to know. Then, we shift gears to a vibrant community event that's all about tradition and, of course, delicious treats. This beloved festival is kicking off with a contest that celebrates a classic favorite, bringing together local talent and a whole lot of sweet competition. Get ready for a taste of community spirit and some serious culinary creativity. We'll tell you who's taking home the top honors and what makes this event a must-experience. And if you're watching the markets, you'll want to hear this. A major financial institution is weighing in on a tech titan's upcoming event, predicting big things and offering crucial investment insights. What does the future hold for this company's stock, especially with a highly anticipated product launch on the horizon? We've got the expert analysis that could impact your portfolio. Don't go anywhere. We're bringing you all the updates, right here, right now. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to iPad Focus, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out. Apple's next big thing. Are you ready for the iPhone 17? The tech world is buzzing with anticipation as Apple prepares to unveil its latest lineup, with the iPhone 17 series expected to be the star of the show. This highly anticipated launch event, rumored to be titled Awe-Dropping, is poised to introduce not only the standard iPhone 17, Pro, and Pro Max models, but potentially a brand new, more affordable Air variant. This strategic expansion of their flagship product line aims to capture a wider market segment and solidify Apple's dominance in the smartphone industry. For months, industry analysts and tech enthusiasts have been dissecting every leaked detail, patent filing, and supply chain rumor, painting a picture of significant upgrades and strategic shifts. The potential introduction of an iPhone 17 Air model, in particular, could be a game-changer, offering the Apple experience at a more accessible price point, directly challenging competitors in the mid-range market. This move suggests Apple is keenly aware of market dynamics and is adapting its product strategy to cater to a broader consumer base without compromising its premium brand image. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are expected to push the boundaries of mobile technology further. Rumors suggest substantial improvements in camera systems, with enhanced low-light performance, advanced computational photography features, and possibly periscope zoom lenses for unprecedented optical zoom capabilities. Under the hood, a new Generation A-series chip is a given, promising even greater processing power and efficiency, which will be crucial for supporting the next wave of on-device artificial intelligence features. Apple's upcoming AI initiatives, set to be integrated across its ecosystem, will heavily rely on the advanced capabilities of these new devices. The integration of AI-enhanced Siri, expected next year, will require significant on-device processing power, making the iPhone 17's performance a critical factor. Beyond the internal hardware, design tweaks are also anticipated. While Apple typically maintains a recognizable design language, subtle refinements to materials, display technology, and overall ergonomics are expected. The display itself might see advancements in brightness, color accuracy, and perhaps even a move towards under-display camera technology in future iterations, though this is less likely for the immediate iPhone 17 launch. The device's structural integrity and durability are also likely to be enhanced, possibly incorporating new materials or stronger glass formulations. The ecosystem play remains central to Apple's strategy, with seamless integration between the new iPhones, Apple Watch, AirPods, and Mac devices being a key selling point. Software updates will undoubtedly leverage the new hardware, unlocking features that older models might not be able to support, thereby incentivizing upgrades. The success of this launch is not just about selling new phones. It's about reinforcing the entire Apple ecosystem and driving future innovation. This upcoming launch is particularly crucial for Apple's financial performance. After a period of market fluctuations and concerns about missing out on the AI boom, the iPhone 17 series is seen as a vital catalyst for renewed growth. Analysts are closely watching consumer response and pre-order numbers as key indicators of market reception. The strategic pricing and feature set of each model will be scrutinized to gauge Apple's ability to maintain its market share and profitability in an increasingly competitive landscape. The potential for increased iPhone revenue in fiscal years 2025 and 2026 is a significant factor driving investor confidence. But what happens when the tech world takes a break and the community comes together? Get ready for a different kind of buzz as we explore a heartwarming local tradition. Apple Festival sweetens the deal with annual baking contest. The air in Westminster is filled with the sweet aroma of apples and friendly competition as the annual South Carolina Apple Festival gets underway, with its beloved baking contest taking center stage. This year's event saw a significant surge in participation, particularly in the adult category, marking a joyous return to form for a cherished community tradition. The Westminster Depot buzzed with excitement as committee members and local residents gathered to showcase their culinary talents, presenting a delightful array of Apple-based creations. The contest, a long-standing highlight of the festival, featured a diverse range of entries, from classic apple crisps and fritters to more innovative apple cookies and even chocolate-covered apple slices. Notably absent from this year's lineup was the traditional apple pie, a curious detail that added a unique flair to the proceedings. Each submission was meticulously judged on taste, presentation, and creativity, ensuring a rigorous and fair evaluation by a panel that included members of the journal's staff. The competition was divided into 3 age categories: 5-12 years old, 13-17 years old, and 18 and older, fostering an inclusive environment for bakers of all ages. Young bakers in the 5-12 category impressed the judges with their delightful creations. Harvey Rambo clinched first place with his moist and decadent apple cinnamon butterscotch cookies, a flavor combination that clearly won over the judges. Elliot Rittering secured second place with a warm and comforting homemade apple crumble. In the 13-17 age group, Hunter Livingston took home the top prize for his apple dapple pudding, while Elizabeth Campbell earned second place with her delicate apple puff pastry. These young talents demonstrated remarkable skill and creativity, setting a high bar for the competition. The adult category, which saw the largest number of entries with 17 participants, delivered exceptional results. Shannon Egglestone was awarded first place for her rich and indulgent apple and cream cheese streusel, a dessert that clearly stood out. The Medlin family also made their mark, with Peggy securing second place for her unique apple pie bubbles and Larry taking third place for his creative chocolate-covered apple slices. Each winner received a distinctive ribbon accompanied by a custom-made wooden apple pie pendant, crafted by committee president Kayla Browning, adding a charming, handcrafted touch to their victory. Jane Suttles, a dedicated committee member, emphasized the contest's significance as a beloved tradition, recalling the sensory delight of the festival, particularly the smell of apples and the aroma that permeates the air. She expressed her hope for continued growth in participation, a wish that was clearly granted this year, especially within the adult division. Suttles, though not an official judge, shared her appreciation for the high quality of the entries, noting that everything looked delicious, and I have tasted several. Everything's delicious. The success of this year's baking contest underscores the enduring appeal of community events that celebrate local culture and culinary artistry, promising an even sweeter future for the South Carolina Apple Festival. From the sweet success of community baking to the strategic moves of global corporations, we're diving into the financial world next, where big decisions are being made. Apple's financial fortress, diversified revenue and global reach as investment strengths. In the dynamic world of stock market investments, understanding the underlying strengths of a company is paramount. Apple Inc., a titan of the technology industry, presents a compelling case for investors due to its remarkably diversified revenue streams and extensive geographical exposure. These factors are not mere incidental benefits. They represent core strategic advantages that contribute significantly to the company's resilience and long-term growth potential. Unlike companies heavily reliant on a single product or market, Apple has cultivated a robust ecosystem that spans hardware, software, and a rapidly expanding services division, creating multiple layers of income. The diversification of Apple's revenue is a key element of its financial strategy. While the iPhone remains a flagship product and a significant revenue driver, the company has successfully broadened its income sources. The App Store, Apple Music, iCloud, AppleCare, and burgeoning platforms like Apple TV Plus and Apple Arcade contribute billions of dollars annually. This services segment not only provides a recurring revenue model, which is highly attractive to investors seeking stability, but also enhances customer loyalty by integrating users more deeply into the Apple ecosystem. Furthermore, Apple's hardware portfolio extends beyond the iPhone to include Mac computers, iPads, Apple Watches, and AirPods. Each of these product lines caters to different market segments and consumer needs, reducing the company's vulnerability to fluctuations in any single product category. The introduction of new product categories or significant upgrades to existing ones, such as the anticipated iPhone 17 series, further bolsters this diversification, ensuring a continuous influx of capital. Complementing its diverse revenue streams is Apple's impressive global reach. The company operates on a truly international scale, with a significant presence in North America, Europe, Asia, and other key markets. This geographical diversification is crucial for mitigating risks associated with economic downturns, regulatory changes, or market saturation in any single region. When one market experiences a slowdown, strong performance in another can often compensate, providing a stabilizing effect on overall revenue and profitability. Apple's ability to tailor its marketing and product strategies to different cultural contexts and consumer preferences worldwide has been instrumental in its global success. Moreover, its extensive supply chain, while complex, is also geographically distributed, offering a degree of resilience against localized disruptions. This global footprint allows Apple to tap into emerging markets and capitalize on growth opportunities wherever they arise, ensuring a consistent pipeline of demand. The strategic advantage of this dual approach, diversified revenue and global exposure, cannot be overstated. It positions Apple as a relatively stable investment in an often volatile market. Analysts frequently point to this robust financial structure as a primary reason for maintaining positive ratings on the stock. The company's ability to generate substantial cash flow from multiple sources allows it to reinvest heavily in research and development, pursue strategic acquisitions, and return capital to shareholders through dividends and buybacks, further enhancing its attractiveness as an investment. This comprehensive financial strategy provides a strong foundation for sustained growth and market leadership. Now, let's connect these financial insights to a specific market prediction. We're turning our attention to Wall Street's take on Apple's next big move. Goldman Sachs bullish on Apple stock ahead of jaw-dropping event. As Apple Inc. gears up for its much-anticipated jaw-dropping special event, scheduled for September 9th, the financial world is abuzz with speculation, particularly regarding the potential impact on the company's stock performance. Goldman Sachs, a leading investment bank, has weighed in with a positive outlook, identifying the upcoming launch, widely expected to feature the new iPhone 17 series and potentially a new Apple Watch, as a pivotal moment for the tech giant. This endorsement comes at a critical juncture for Apple, whose stock has experienced a modest decline year-to-date, lagging behind the broader Nasdaq index, amidst investor concerns about the company's position in the burgeoning AI landscape and broader economic uncertainties. Goldman Sachs analyst Michael Ng., a 5-star rated analyst by TipRanks, believes this event could be the catalyst AAPL needs to regain momentum. NG's analysis suggests that the iPhone 17 lineup is strategically positioned to sustain and potentially accelerate iPhone revenue growth through fiscal years 2025 and 2026. Several factors underpin this optimistic forecast. NG highlights expected upgrades within the new iPhone models, potential price increases for the premium iPhone 17 Pro variants, and the anticipated impact of competitive carrier promotions designed to stimulate consumer demand. These elements collectively point towards a strong refresh cycle for Apple's core product. A significant driver for this projected growth is the enhanced compute power of the iPhone 17. This increased capability is crucial for seamless integration with Apple's forthcoming AI-enhanced Siri, slated for release next year. Given that iPhones constitute over half of Apple's fiscal 2024 revenue, the success of this device refresh cycle is paramount. NG specifically notes that improvements in camera performance and chip efficiency in the base iPhone 17 model could encourage upgrades, particularly among users whose current devices may not be compatible with Apple's new Apple Intelligence features. This strategic alignment of hardware capabilities with software innovation, especially in the AI domain, is seen as a key differentiator. Reflecting this positive outlook, Goldman Sachs reiterates its buy rating on Apple stock, setting a price target of $266, which suggests an approximately 11% upside from current trading levels. NG forecasts iPhone revenue to grow by 5% year-over-year in fiscal 2025, accelerating to 7% year-over-year in fiscal 2026. This forecast underscores the critical role the iPhone 17 launch is expected to play in the company's financial trajectory. Overall, the sentiment on Wall Street remains moderately bullish. Out of 27 analyst reviews compiled by TipRanks, a significant majority favor a positive outlook. 15 analysts recommend a buy, 11 suggest hold, and only 1 advises a sell. The average price target across these analysts stands at $238.45, indicating a consensus that the stock may remain within a range-bound pattern in the near future, but with potential for upside driven by key product launches and strategic initiatives. For investors seeking to identify promising investment opportunities, resources like TipRanks, Best Stocks to Buy offer valuable insights. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. Stick around for a quick recap and your full call to action. That's a wrap on another action-packed news cycle. We've seen Apple gearing up for a massive iPhone 17 launch, potentially introducing a new Air model. We celebrated community spirit at the South Carolina Apple Festival's baking contest, which saw record entries. We explored Apple's strategic financial strengths through diversified revenue and global reach. And we heard from Goldman Sachs, who are bullish on Apple stock ahead of their jaw-dropping event. If you found this update valuable, please smash that like button, subscribe to iPad Focus for more essential news, and ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels for even more content. Thanks for watching.